Good morning. Such a creepy start. This morning, me and Bella are gonna head to the Palace of Versailles. We're running a little bit late because I fell back asleep after my alarm. I'm confident that I'll be ready in time. But I'm having some toast with some jam. We're ready. I'm excited. Bella, say hello to the vlog.
Oh, hello.
It's about, how long is it? 45 minutes? An hour?
Hour and 5?
Hour and 5 minutes to Palace of Versailles. We're here, we made it, we took the double-decker train and the Palace of Versailles is just up ahead. Look at the ceiling. I've shown you a lot of quick snippets of the Palace of Versailles, but don't worry, we're going to slow down a little bit and talk a little bit about the history and the architecture of the majestical place that is the Palace of Versailles. We're also going to talk a little bit about mine and Bella's thoughts on walking through the incredible halls. The Palace of Versailles is a place where history, luxury, and sheer power converge into one of the most breathtaking architectural wonders in the world. But what makes it so special? Well, let's dive into the history and have a little look. The Palace of Versailles started off as a simple hunting lodge that was built in 1623 by King Louis VIII. His son King Louis IX, better known as the Sun King, transformed the Palace of Versailles into the unmistakable ultimate symbol of royal power. Can we also just take a moment to say that the Palace of Versailles cost $300 billion to buy now? I don't know what that is in pounds. Alexa, what's $300 billion in pounds?
300 billion US dollars is 228,606,000,000 pounds.
Oh my god, okay, I'll get two. So £228 billion to buy the Palace of Versailles. Every inch of the Palace of Versailles screams luxury. Gold everywhere, marble statues to greet you at each corner, ceilings that look like they belong in a museum, and art that lines the walls of... Me and Bella could have spent forever looking at these paintings. The palace isn't just a building, it's a statement. A reminder that back then the French monarchy was the most powerful in the world. Speaking of royalty, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Marie Antoinette, quite possibly Versailles' most famous resident. She arrived as a young queen and quickly became the symbol of lavish living. Her extravagant lifestyle at Versailles is the stuff of legends, although it did make her a bit of a target during the French Revolution. From the Petit Trianon to her private gardens, Marie Antoinette's mark on Versailles is unmistakable. Marie Antoinette had her own private estate called the Petit Trianon, where she commissioned the creation of Hamlet de la Reine, the Queen's Hamlet. This was a rustic pastoral village designed in a more natural and idyllic style, where she could escape the formalities of the royal court and relax. The real showstopper of the Palace of Versailles is the Hall of Mirrors. Look at this, a 240-foot long gallery lined with 17 mirrored arches reflecting light from 17 windows. It's like stepping into a different world. Every reflection multiplies the grandeur. This room was designed to impress, to overwhelm, and it still does even today. Standing there feels like being at the center of history. Every step inside the Hall of Mirrors echoes with stories from the past. Bella and I were utterly captivated. No words could do that room justice, it was incredible. If ever you visit Paris, I implore you to go and see the Palace of Versailles. If that's all you do, it will have been worth it. The Hall of Mirrors has seen it all. It's not just a passageway, it's where history. The Treaty of Versailles, which ended World War I, was signed right here. And when you walk through, you can almost feel the weight of those moments. I mean, how cool was that? I almost feel like I was there. They made me stand at the back. Before we headed into the gardens, I bought me and Bella a little macaron, or macaroon. I can never tell the difference. I tried to test Bella to see if she could guess the flavour. Look at the view we have right now. Actually gorgeous. Is there a better place to eat macarons? So, what flavour do you think it is, Bella?
Probably like a strawberry sort of, or like
Okay.
a raspberry.
Close. I was talking to an American lady in the queue, and she said to make Bella guess what flavour it was. So, what flavour?
Some sort of berry, like blueberry?
No, you got it on the...
Strawberry?
No, other one?
Raspberry?
Yeah, raspberry.
Oh, that's really good.
And I got pistachio because I love it. Oh, look at the palace behind us as well.
If I'm squinting, it's really sunny, guys. Very sunny.
Mmm.
That was so good. Okay.
I got pistachio.
Me too.
Here it is. This is actually so cool. After eating those lovely macaroons, we continued on into the gardens. Now let's take a wander outside into the gardens of the Palace of Versailles. This absolute marvel of design stretches almost 2,000 acres. These aren't just any gardens, these are a principle of 17th century landscape architecture, crafted by André Lenotre. Definitely didn't have to Google that one. They were created to reflect the symmetry and grandeur of the palace itself. Louis IX wanted these gardens to be as impressive as the palace, and he certainly succeeded. With over 50 fountains and countless statues, every corner of these gardens is a work of art. The Apollo fountain, for instance. It's a symbol of the Sun King's power, with the god Apollo rising triumphantly from the water. Walking through these gardens is like stepping into a painting. Every path, every flower bed is meticulously planned, and the effect is nothing short of magical. It's easy to see why these gardens were the backdrop for many royal events. Today you can stroll through them and admire each sculpture, which feels like stepping back in time as if you're your own French monarch, whilst classical music plays from hidden speakers around the garden, only to indulge your fantasy that little bit further. Loving the music. Oh, we're moving in. And when hunger strikes and ruins the moment, there's an adorable little coffee where you can stop for lunch. Me and Bella treated ourselves. The price here was pretty reasonable, especially given the tranquil secludedness of the cafe. But if you can, I would advise you to hold off just a little bit longer, because there's a much better lunch spot just a little bit further away. This other adorable French cafe is right at the bottom of the gardens. The cafe is set alongside the Grand Canal, where you can enjoy some people watching with the Grand Palace still in view. Or if you'd like to bring your own sandwiches, you can hire a small rowboat to take on the Grand Canal, where you could enjoy a picnic on the water. I think this cost us about 20 euros. It was actually really cheap, and that was for about half an hour, and I think you could get it for an hour for about 30 euros. My favourite experience of the whole trip. Here's Bella's little portion of the vlog.
Okay, so you can see the palace, like, kind of right in the background over there. Just come out, we finished it. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? It's actually insane. I'm trusting Bailey not to crash into a wall right now in a rowing boat. But yeah, it was absolutely stunning. I'm gonna go to the gift shop and probably spend far too much money. The only thing is Marie Antoinette's bedroom was closed, which is really sad. But other than that, absolutely slayed.
Thank you, Bella. If rowing isn't your thing, there's a golf buggy that you can take around the gardens, although you do need to be over the age of 25, which unfortunately me and Bella were not. And remember to bring some ID if you want to do the rowboat or the golf buggy. The gardens of the Palace of Versailles are more than just a pretty sight. They're a testament to a bygone era, one that I feel like I was supposed to be born in personally. The gardens are maintained to perfection even today. They offer a glimpse of history with stunning views and an insight into the splendor of royal life that you won't find anywhere else. Versailles isn't just a relic of the past, it's a living, breathing monument to human ambition and artistry. Whether you're here for the history or the sheer beauty, one thing's for sure, Versailles will have you speechless. If you're in Paris, Versailles is just an hour away on the metro and a must-see. If not for the history, then go for the incredible architecture and interiors, where you'll notice that everywhere you look, there is a new delight of detail for your eyes to digest. Because of the amount to see and enjoy at the Palace of Versailles, I would suggest to make a day trip of it. My biggest tip would be to get there early. If you want nice photos where you don't have to spend hours photoshopping people out of the background, or if you're not after some pics, it would still be worth going early, so you can stroll through and admire the palace's beauty at your own pace and not feel rushed through by the masses of tourists that come after. Me and Bella booked the very first slot available and arrived 25 minutes early, and I would suggest you do the same if you don't want to be at the back of the queue. We were practically at the front. But yeah, that was mine and Bella's trip to the Palace of Versailles. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and please do leave a like if you've enjoyed the video. And don't forget to subscribe to see more travel videos. You can check out this one here, or this one here, or you can even subscribe to the channel to never miss an upload again. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you all have an amazing day. Go to the Palace of Versailles, it's so good. But yeah, thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye. Oh, I'm still recording.